Recently, I served a buyer looking to buy a HDB resale flat. After showing them some units, the buyer asked me one question. Hey G, why there's such a huge difference between the seller's asking price and the gap can be as huge as more than 200,000? How does that happen? Good afternoon everybody, my name is Jip Ng. Have you ever encountered such a situation before whereby you go out to look for a resale flat and you found out there's a huge deviation between all the sellers asking price? Or even if today you are a seller, have you ever wondered why your flat is not able to get as much as compared to your neighbor units? So today I'm here to share with you what are the important factors that can affect the HDB resale flat price. The number one very important factor will be the age of your property. Right, so why the age is important? Because the number of years balance will be affecting your next buyer CPF usage. And most of the buyer purchase HDB using CPF monies. So imagine if a buyer come to your unit and they found out they are not able to fully utilize their CPF to make the purchase. Most likely, I'm very sure they'll turn away, right? And the number of years balance will be affecting their loan eligibility as well. Right, so that's why the age of the property is very important when it comes to HDB resale markets. Right, so the second very important factor will be the condition of your house. How well or how beautiful is your renovation? Right, so imagine if you're having an original house, right, and the buyer has to fork out the amount of money for renovation, they're going to factor that into the purchase price. So normally their offer will be very much lower as compared to a well-renovated units. So the number three very important factor will be, are you located on a high floor, mid floor, or low floor? Normally the higher floor are able to get a better price, right? Number four very important factor will be, is your unit located along the corridor or is at the corner, right? Everybody loves privacy. I'm sure you are one of them, right? So the corner unit allowed buyers to have more privacy. That's why they are able to sell faster, and then they are able to get a better price as compared to a common corridor units. So number five very important factor will be the facing of your house. Are you facing an unblocked view? Are you facing a very beautiful park view or even a sea view? Right, so those units normally can get a better price, and the facing also include the north, south, east, west facing. So the two most preferred facing will be the north or the south facing, because you don't get a direct afternoon sun, and normally you get wind direction coming into your house throughout the whole years. Right, so those are the two most popular facing, the north and the south facing. Right, so the next very important factor will be the amenity around your units. Whether do you have big shopping malls, wet markets, things like hawker centers, things like maybe primary schools, maybe a sport halls. So if you have a lot of amenity, that is actually what the buyers want. So normally they are able to pay a better price for your units. Another very important factor that the buyer want to consider will be the layout of your unit. If your unit is having a very squarish layout, very spacious layout, that can make a difference as compared to a triangle house, for example. Right, so layout also is one of the important factors that can affect your resale flat price. Last but not least, is your unit near MRT station? If your unit are very close to MRT station, normally you are able to get a much better price and you are able to sell much faster as compared to those units that are far away from MRT stations. Right, so those are the factors that can affect your HDB price, and I'm very sure by getting the HDB flat, you are not going to stop here. Right, you are looking to upgrade to the next bigger house or even a private property. So by getting the right HDB flat, you are able to maximize your investment profits, and that can shorten your investment cycles. Right, so that explains why getting the right unit is so important. And I hope my sharing can give you some ideas what you're supposed to look out for in the future when you're looking at your HDB resale flat. My name is Jeep Ng, and I hope you enjoy my video, and look forward to see you in my next video very soon. Thank you and bye.